Well, it's a beautiful day here in the Hood Canal, and I am at Illiana's Glamping Village with Sarah to talk a little bit about her family property out here. We're also part of Mike's Beach Resort. Sarah, how are you doing?
So good. It's such a beautiful day here.
It is a beautiful day, and I am just so blessed to have us out here to look at this glamping village that your mother has been putting her heart and soul into, and we're going to go through and look in some of these beautiful tents, and no expense was spared here. But first, give me a little bit of a history about the family. 4 generations now out here. Tell us about it.
So Mike's Beach Resort was built by my grandparents, and they named it after my father, Mike. 1951, and they started off with a few cabins over here on the Hood Canal and just kept building. You know, every 4-8 years kept putting more and more together, and we've been running it, you know, all of these years. We've got waterfront cabins, we do kayaks, RVs, we specialize in diving. We have a lot of divers coming from Oregon. We've got giant Pacific octopus in the water. A lot of people come to see that. And so just kind of a place for people to come and connect with themselves and with the great outdoors.
And how did this glamping part of it kind of come to fruition? Where did the idea come from? Where did the family first hear about this as an option for folks to come visit?
Well, this was a campground, and so we had full hookups, partial hookups, and tent sites. And we did that, you know, my family done that for over 60 years, 70 years now. But, you know, with the pandemic hit and we started kind of, it forced us to think outside of the box, and also just the people. You know, people started calling and asking about glamping, and at first, you know, we didn't really know what they were talking about, and we educated ourselves a bit, and we thought, this is the perfect space for a glamping village. And it was my mother, really, this is my mother's brainchild, and, you know, being such a good team, her and my father, they just kind of hit the ground running and just started putting one up and another one, and they worked on this all last summer, and we're finally ready to open up. And like you said, no expense was spared. This is true glamping.
Some of the tents that we'll go through and we show off are double beds, right, or queen size beds?
Yeah, we have queen and we have king over here.
And there's also some different options. Now, so let's talk about the amenities for people. When it comes to glamping, you have to have, I'm sure, certain things to be considered.
Yeah, otherwise it's not glamping,
okay,
it's just camping.
So what did you learn about that?
Yeah, so absolutely chandeliers,
okay,
right?
Yeah.
That's number one. You need, you know, comfortable beds. You need a mini fridge, microwave, coffee maker, some type of dining table, bonus points, flushable toilets, and hot showers.
Which you have.
Which we have. And then double bonus points is that you get to go over to the oyster farm, which my husband and I run, Olympic Oyster Company, and harvest your own oysters at low tide, and then come back and grill them right on your own fire.
So we're seeing some great tents here. You also have an RV that's available for rent. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so that's a classic Silver Bullet RV, and you know, a lot of people want the RV experience without all of the work and money that goes into actually owning an RV. So it's just kind of a fun, quirky, extra type of accommodation for people who want, you know, seeking out kind of alternative vacation options.
As I'm sitting here looking at how beautiful this is, and we were talking about the pandemic a little bit earlier, these are great options for those who are interested in getting back out into the world, but maybe not wanting to be in a building like a hotel with a building. Everybody is able to get to their own private facility. There's plenty of moving air and all that.
Yeah, and that's kind of, I touched upon that earlier, you know, during the pandemic, we, you know, were listening to our clientele, and some people were, you know, expressing just some hesitancy with coming even to a cabin, even though we're not a traditional hotel with a lobby and an elevator, still the thought of being in an enclosed space. And so this is just a great option, you know, for people who are, you know, just being, you know, careful with COVID, to still be able to leave the house and have a great experience with their family or with their loved ones or alone, and just kind of disconnect and connect to nature and to themselves without, you know, having to think about the possibility of, you know, getting sick. So it's a nice option.
Each one of these is unique. There's a theme to each one,
Yeah.
so I think we should go look through some of these.
Absolutely.
All right, Sarah, look at this one. This is beautiful in here, and of course you can see the chandelier, and there is a fan above the bed that's working. This is luxurious in here.
Yeah, we've got a dining table for 4. We've got the pull-out futon if you have an extra person or two. Really comfortable chairs, and a king-size bed, you know, with your fan, your fridge, coffee maker, toaster, microwave, and then outside you have your grill as well as your fire pit. So yeah, all of the ingredients to make, you know, your ideal glamping experience a dream come true.
I mean, this rivals a room in a hotel, a brick and mortar.
Yeah, you know, I just think that a lot of people are looking for kind of more authentic experiences. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with a brick and mortar place, but this is just another option without having to give up the comforts that, you know, we've grown accustomed to with a hotel room.
I just have a hard, it's just really hard for me to get my mind wrapped around the fan up there that's working for everybody. One, as we mentioned a little bit ago, one of the big things that folks are always interested in is the facilities and making sure everything is clean and nice and tidy. And you said you have running toilets and showers here.
Yes, we do. My dad and my uncle put this together themselves, and we've got full flushable toilets. We've got 2 of these guys here. We've got a 3rd one over on the other side, and then directly behind here are our hot showers.
When you talk to people, they call you up and they start to ask and inquire about the things, and you say you've got these. What are their response? What do they say?
They're very excited.
I bet they are.
Yeah, they're very excited, you know. A lot of people are interested in the camping experience, but not having to have to take a cold shower outside, kind of in a dingy, you know, dirty campground shower. And so we've got these beautiful showers to offer them.
I mean, that's amazing. The beautiful tile, and you know, you definitely don't necessarily have to take those extra steps, but it's something that the family is determined. I mean, with the long-standing traditions of just being in the area, you guys are high quality.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the things you get with a family-run place, is that everything that you do, you know, you take pride in and has your name on it. And we're not thinking, you know, in short terms of 5 or 10 years. This is a family legacy. We want to build things that are going to really stand the test of time. So we're going to do it well. So
70 years already, right?
Yeah.
So from 51 till now. And we mentioned there's the RV back there as well people are able to have. So let's go and see what's going on over here. Check out some of these other unique themed tents. How y'all doing?
Hi. Hi.
Good. Beautiful out here. This is wonderful.
So this is our mermaid suite.
Okay.
The sirens. So just a different decor, different theme, different feel. Same kind of attention to detail. This one is smaller, so it doesn't have the futon, but it has still everything else with the fridge and the coffee makers, and just like you said, attention to detail, just these little things, you know, from the design aspect.
For sure, to match the colors and things like that. What is that? Is that, I hear there's a creek in the background.
Yeah, there is. So that creek runs down from the Olympic Mountains.
Yeah.
And it feeds into the oyster farm. And so it's really nice because you have, you know, that natural running stream kind of noise in the background during your stay, and it just kind of adds to the whole feel.
Another outdoors, woodsy.
Yeah, so this one's the Evergreen Suite, and then over here we have kind of a safari tent. So you know, some of these are a little bit on the eccentric side, just to keep people guessing.
Oh yeah.
And then over here we've got the Sasquatch Suite.
Oh my gosh, Sarah, watch out.
What do we have here? Oh,
you have
wow.
Bigfoot here. What the heck?
You've seen it first, folks.
I love it.
Even this guy knows that self-care is important.
It's important.
Hi, Squatch.
What's up, Squatch?
What's up, dude?
That is awesome.
Hey.
Very, very nice. Is this relaxing? Very cool. This is so neat.
So this is fun. You know, so Pacific Northwest, Sasquatch is kind of a part of our collective identity. So we definitely thought that one decorated Sasquatch theme was...
You got to have it.
Yeah, we got to have it. And
is that your solo cup, Squatch? Even Squatch knows how to party out here at Illiana's. Thank you. Good to see you. That's awesome. What fun. That's cool too. Very, you know, having a good time with it.
Yeah, we're always having a good time.
You can't be too serious when you're running a beautiful place like this.
No. And Squatch is going to make special guest appearances. We've got some live music scheduled every Saturday.
Yeah, so let's talk about some of your plans down the road. You're building a kind of a bar that people are able to use.
Yeah, we've got a bar here, so it's self-service. So if you come and you want to have a little party, or let's say that you rent a few different tents, you know, with your friends or your family, or if there's a family reunion or a retreat of some kind, or a company retreat, you can have a little space to congregate.
Yeah. And again, the resort, Mike's Beach Resort, is just on the other side of the road.
So
it's only a few minutes away.
Yeah, you can walk there.
Yeah,
and over there we've got more fire rings. We have a children's play area. We've got the oyster farm. We've got kayaks, pedal boats, fishing options, scuba diving. So when you stay here, you gain access to all of the resort amenities as well.
You're online?
We are online.
How do you get to the website or a Facebook page?
Yeah, so it's mikesbeachresort.com, and you'll be able to find the Glamping Village on our website, as well as Mike's Beach Resort, and you can book online.
We're here at Illiana's Glamping Village, part of Mike's Beach Resort, talking with Sarah and showing us around this beautiful facility, a great way that you can unwind and relax just feet from the beautiful Hood Canal. It's a beautiful day here, some great amenities, and a real fun and unique place. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much. Come visit us.